Are we live yet? Okay, so we are officially live. Hello, hello, hello. V, how you doing?
I am great, Mitch. How are you?
I am well. I got a new
Welcome.
iPhone.
Okay.
I got the 13 Pro.
What?
I didn't get the
Do you love
Plus
it?
or Max. I do. I got to be honest with you. It's not like it's that big a difference, but
Mm-hmm.
it is like, oh, damn, this is a new car and it rides so smooth. And it's 5G and it recognizes my face. And,
Uh, when
you
was the
know,
last update?
oh, I was an 8 plus. So I was 5 generations.
Okay. Yeah.
So So it's a little bit. So I'm going to my Facebook and sharing us.
Me too,
It's
me
like 7
too.
people out there. Hello. Hey,
Hello,
Norm. Hey, Paola.
everybody.
Good to
I'm
see
just putting it on
everybody.
the page. Do. All right. I have shared it. And so now I'm going to click on yours and turn the volume down so that everyone can't hear my computer. I have shared it.
Just
And
like
so now
that.
I'm going to click.
Hey, Jonathan James Daly. You guys, if you feel comfortable and you want to share this on your page, go for it. That's one of the best ways you can support
Yes, yes.
us. And we appreciate anything you do like that. Um, hey, Robin.
Hey, Paula. Paula. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Robin. Welcome, guys. Good to see you. Happy
So
post holiday.
So I do have one thing I want to talk about because when I opened up my page, I saw
Yeah.
Teresa Reed was posting something, and
I saw that.
I took a quick glance, but I don't even have to because I know what she's probably talking about. So I am not a victim to the Instagram fake account pages. I'm not a victim to that. But what I am a victim to is on Facebook constantly people, and it's generally in like South Africa or somewhere, and
Mm-hmm.
they're recommending my page, but then below they're talking about some shaman African, witch doctor, and that they've had a great result with them. In other words, they're giving a testimonial on my page about somebody else, putting phone numbers and pages. So I literally have to go ban, 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 block, block, block. And I even said to Facebook, I said this is harassment. They're constantly posting, and they're like, unfortunately, it doesn't go against our stuff. So I just have to keep banning and blocking, which big deal. I get big titty girls all the time trying to be my friend, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to your WhatsApp for sex.
Yeah, and tell them that you already got one big titty friend. You don't need no more.
No. Now, if it's big decks and sweats, that's another story. I might be
That's
following. I might go to my private Twitter page and follow that.
big decks and sweats.
Just say it. Thank you, Jonathan.
Oh. No,
Oh,
I've had some imposters, and I think after the first couple, I just stopped reporting because I'm just like, this is just taking up too much time, and it is what
yeah,
it is. And people that follow me, they know me. That's not, I'm
yeah,
not falling into your DMs and getting all wild and
yeah,
asking. Nah. So I just stopped.
yeah. And
I know, right? I love when the red face comes up.
big decks and sweats. I lean forward like my microphone is forward, and it's right here. Big decks and sweats.
There you go.
Does
There
that
you
work?
go. Yes.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. It's good to see you. So I'm being inspired. So the deck I'm using tonight is the Tarot Original 1909, and it's by Los Scarabeo. It's basically Arthur Edward Waite, Pamela Coleman Smith, but the booklet is written by Sasha Graham, who I tell you, when she does a tarot reading, I get a little moist. I'm not gonna lie. It's she just oozes. Oh my God! Look, it keeps coming up. It's on the bottom. And
I
I've
love
been
it.
I've been sitting here shuffling. Hey, Shari. Hey,
Hey,
Shanti.
Shari.
But yeah, it's like she is just and she just did on StarCon. the star cast. She did the Amy and Christiana their podcast. She just talked, and she talked about, hey Brett, and she talked about how she did a lot of B movies where she was like, the evil goddess dressed in sequins who were ripping heads off and drinking blood and stuff.
I
So
love it.
yeah. Oh, there's a round version of this deck.
That is one thing that I am not a fan of, and I'm trying round decks.
Mm-hmm.
Round decks.
I,
Um,
I don't like round boobs or decks.
I've seen some pretty ones, but they just feel weird to me in shuffling. I have a couple. I have Jamie Sawyer's Nature's Portals, and I have The Wild Unknown, the archetypes.
I can't say nature's portals.
Things get deep.
Oh,
Oh
we're with
yeah,
we're
this
with
is
you,
what's going
Paula.
on tonight.
Hey, Matty. Yeah,
Uh,
I like borders on decks.
okay,
I don't trim.
Maddie.
I'm okay with uncut decks. I don't
Uncut decks.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that, but I started to say uncut, or I mean untrimmed. But I don't. I'm not gonna cut my deck. I'm gonna leave it with some edge on it. Whew, Lord have mercy. It's gonna be a night. Hey,
Oh,
Tiana.
hey Maddie, hey Tiana.
Ooh.
This is
Oh,
hilarious.
hey, Christy. I see you watching Fly on the Wall.
This is hilarious already.
Oh, hey, Ted Jackson. Oh, when I look down at my phone, I can see when people pop on. When I look on my screen, it doesn't show me that. Good to see
Well,
you.
hey,
So,
hey.
Jonathan just got the Luna Tarot in
Hey,
the mail. That's totally unexpected. Was it round or
hmm.
what's going on with it? What's going on with the Luna?
Hey Ted, hey
Hey,
Christine.
V, what's going on in your world? What's happening? What's popping?
What's poppin'? These curls. No. Let's see. We'll talk about my curls. Today was wash day, so I washed my hair and then I finger coiled all of these individual coils, and it seemed like forever. So now I have to wait until it gets a little old and dirty so it can get big and really wow, like you guys usually see it.
So
But
you fingered it first,
I
and
fingered
then
it first.
it's going to get big and wild.
I fingered it with a lot of cream. Yes. This is what we're doing tonight.
This is it. And maybe it's, I pulled the sun card, so maybe it's all about this stuff.
Ah,
No,
oh,
it's,
Christy found me through joy. Yay. Hey, hey. Oh, Tiana, you drinking wine? I love it. Sorry, you me snorting all night. It is what it is.
this is coffee. I'm just, and when I'm on coffee, it's a good thing.
I've just got good old high quality H2O.
Mm.
No, seriously, outside of that, um, I think I've told you guys I'm doing
This
please
is
do
it.
not happy top the coffee. Anywho,
This is what we're doing tonight.
I'm in school. So the Taboo Institute of Mystery and Magic. Yes. So I'm learning about different coaching modalities and things of that nature. And it is quite the undertaking. So just been learning and getting more information. And yeah, that's what has been in my life recently. Still doing readings, had some holiday promotions going on, and but yeah, that's what's happening big in my life. So
Cool. Well, my new career after 18 years in the same position is going swimmingly well. Today, I posted a picture of me and Cooper the dog, and I said, "People, honestly, I am working." So I rounded a campus with the therapy dog, and let me tell you what,
oh
I was second fiddle. So everywhere I went, it was all about Cooper, 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 Cooper.
yep.
So just it was a good day. But yeah, so I'm really, really enjoying it. My job is, I guess, hang out on campuses and talk to the employees, and I'm going to start learning more of the programs that we offer and teach, so that I can start facilitating. I help with orientation when people come on the campus, and I was looking at my I was oh hey I was looking at my finances for some reason today, and I was like, oh my gosh, my goal this year was X, and I'm literally like less than $200 away from it, and I still got a whole nother month. And my goal for this year was like $4,000 more than last year, so 20%
Right.
more, and I'm like, last year and this year were my best years ever. I mean, they really were. And
Awesome.
I think what it, I'm for me, it's great financially, but for me it also speaks to, even my day job. One of the things we do a lot is mental health awareness, because it's people, I'm in a clinical hospital type setting, and these nurses and doctors and stuff are just, they've been on edge. Right now they're able to breathe a little bit, but
Good.
if Omicron comes this way, variant number 1205, who knows what it'll
Exactly.
look like. But yeah, so I think the work that we do is falls in line with that, mental health and just
Mhm.
spiritual guidance and awareness. And like I said, it's just been, I've been so excited being able to connect with so many new people too. So many new
Yeah,
people.
I love it.
So yes, Ted, lots of laughing gas. Norm,
Uh-huh.
I had a therapist for 9 years. I'm good for a while. The tools I got from them were good for a little bit. So Ted, it was a golden doodle. Golden, yeah,
Golden doodles are amazing.
yeah. He was adorable. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Grisida.
Hey, hey.
I think it's Grisada. I think I'm pronouncing Grisada. I think I remember now. I know we had this conversation already. Sorry. Oh my goodness. So, well, V,
Yeah.
we're here to do some readings tonight, and I think I told everybody I'm reading from the Terra Original, 1909, and Sasha Graham, who is a tarot goddess or diva, Terra
Uh,
Diva. What's her book?
caregiver.
Terra Diva,
Yep.
among others, a bunch of other. My favorite is 365 Days of Tarot Spreads. I literally use that book almost. I mean, because it's probably love it. I still don't have that one. I have like literally all the other ones of hers. But she is
Hmm.
going to be speaking at StarCon in Florida in January, so y'all get on that.
Yes.
So
This is
so
one of my
okay,
tarot books.
you use it a lot.
No, I'm saying this was one of my first tarot books when I first
Mm,
started like getting into it. Yeah, one of my first ones. I love it so much.
yeah,
So,
I love it. All right, so hey everybody. So if you are brand new, listen to this. If you're a regular, you know what I'm about to say. Um, Important information about your Wells Fargo refinance. I just got a message across my screen. We're refinancing our house. Um,
yay!
I know, saving a boatload of money. Like literally, like I can go buy a Tesla for all we're going to save. Um,
Nice.
I'm not going to, but I could, because I'd have to pay it over the years. Anyway, so here's what we're going to do. If you would like a reading and you haven't had one in a while, or you're brand new, it's like if you've never had a reading, then you need to get your fingers ready. But if you had
Hmm.
one 2 weeks ago, then wait just a little bit. If it was 4 weeks ago, wait maybe a little less. But for you to give us permission to read you, what you need to do is type in the chat me, M-E, like you're saying, me, I want a reading. So go ahead and type me if you're brand new. Go for it. I'm only taking 8. We're only going to read 8 tonight. That usually gets us to about 8 o'clock. So
Yep.
type me, give us permission, and V will read off those 8 as they come in.
So we have
Ooh,
Robin,
okay, Robin, number
and,
1.
and it says Maddie is with me, but she can't get on. So I don't know if we want to take that one too with
Who is it?
Robin. Maddie. Maddie is with Robin, but can't get on.
Okay, so all right, so we'll put Maddie down.
Arjun.
So did you get Christy below? I see Christy below Robin.
Oh no, I have a couple people before Christy. Oh, okay.
So I'm seeing, let's see, Robin, Maddie, Christy, Ted, Oh,
I
Maddie's on.
haven't.
Arjun. Yep, I see
Yep.
that. Remember Paola,
Yep. And Lisa.
Lisa. We got one more. Remember, and if you've had a reading in the last a week or 2 weeks or four, then wait a little bit. This way we give the new folks a chance to get on because sometimes their fingers aren't typing as fast. We got like 17 people watching. Hey, everybody.
Yay. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
And also, you guys,
Review Psychic
this
Shenanigans.
yeah, this stays on my page, and but also it's delivered over to YouTube. So if you ever want to go back and visit your reading, you can go back there. All right,
And
Jessica, you see Jessica?
yep.
Okay, so Jessica, you're number 8, and we're done. Sold, lock and load. So if you did not get on, hey Robin, weren't you already on here? You're number 1. So if you did not get on our list of 8 Golden Girls here, woo-hoo, you did not get on the list of number 8, then what you can do is piggyback on someone's reading. So you can just feel in your heart 1 through 8. What do you feel, and go with it. So Jonathan's going with number 7. So all right, V, what you gonna pick? Who are you gonna piggyback with?
I'm gonna do 3 today.
Oh my gosh, I
I
was
know,
looking at
right?
I was looking at 3, and I'm like, nope, not gonna take it. I'm going with number 6. I never do 6. So you'll be piggybacking with Christy, and I'll be piggybacking with Paola.
Okay. Hey, K baby. Polo is here.
Polo! Hi,
Hi,
Polo.
Polo.
Good to see you. Hope you can hang out a while.
Love you
I'm
too,
re
Maddie.
I'm Polo. I'm reading with the Tarot Original. Little Sasha Graham. This deck, and let me show you the back of the deck. This is like the back. It's just
Okay.
so gorgeous, and everything's
Hi.
like really muted. I mean, I feel like this. I feel like I'm holding a deck that's 100 years old.
Yeah, it looks so classic. It reminds me of the one that I have. It's on the other side of my tarot thing. Let's see if I can grab it. Go ahead, we can start, but I just wanted
Okay,
to see if I can grab it.
so
Who's
we
number
are
one?
going to start. Number 1 is going to be Robin, and remember, if you did not get on our list because we only chose 8, you can piggyback with someone. So you can just trust your gut, feel 1 through 8, or you know what? A lot of people kind of go, you know what? Every reading tonight resonated with me in a different way. So you can even think of like, oh, let me think of a question about my love life, and then say, what number does that go with? Okay, 3. Let me think about my work situation. What numbers? Okay, that goes with 5. So this is just the way you can work it into it. So Robin is going to be first, and V, I'm assuming you're going to read first, like always.
Sewer.
Good.
And I was talking about the Pamela Coleman Smith deck that reminds me of yours.
Mm,
With kind of like the muted and the back.
yeah. Oh
So,
yeah. Oh, it's almost the same. Yeah.
yeah. So, all right. So Robin's up first.
C. Look at, look at. It keeps coming up.
I'm here for the sun. We've had snow here,
Do
so I
do
can
do
take the sun.
do. It's all right. Did you pull the
All
sun?
right. All right, so Robin, here we have this page of pentacles. And I love the way that this little page is looking at the pentacles. So this is telling me that um, it's time for you to not take ownership of your work, but to find the pride in the work that you do. Okay. Even if you're just beginning, it's time for you to get excited about what you're building or the seed that you're truly wanting to plant at this time. We can get so caught up in the melee of what needs to be done, how fast does it need to be done, that we kind of steamroll or just kind of bypass the actual excitement of the beginning, you know? And so this is saying for you to just hold, you know, what it is that you're wanting to bring into the world. If you've already started it, if it's just this idea that you're ready to plant, but be proud of yourself before you do the work, before you get caught up in the ups and the downs of it. You know, pat yourself on the back, give yourself that grounding energy that you need that's going to be sustainable to keep you going. Okay? So,
Beautiful.
yeah.
She already said so on point. And then for me, Robin, Ooh, the Four of Cups. I love it because this is speaking a little bit of the same thing. Look at this person. They're sitting there like, nope, not going to take it. No, take it. It's okay. Take what is being offered to you, especially emotionally. Take it and relish in the fact that it feels good that someone's giving you something, giving you help, that the universe is supplying with what you need. We talked about, I think you said planting seeds and stuff like that. Yeah. And I'll
Mhm.
be honest, just use that metaphor. Here's another cup of water. Water
Yes.
it. Keep watering it. And it feels good to water it. Take the cup, take the help. Don't be stubborn. Don't be said be proud, but don't be prideful, like you won't
Mhm.
accept help or whatever. So yeah, there you go. And it's so funny. I'm looking at this card, and it's like it's in my. It's I'm like, my God, my camera's awful. But then I'm like, nope, that's the muted.
That's that's
Pamela
the
didn't have a
mute.
lot of colors at her hand, so that's number one. And Robin, hope that made some sense. Accept
Yes,
the
yes.
help. Water what you plant. Yeah, water it. You've got to water it just a little bit. All right, Mati, number two. If you
All
chose
right,
number two, coming at you
Maddie.
now.
All right, Maddie. Here we have this Ten of Wands. All right, and we can see this young individual, or actually not even looking young, but just having a lot of responsibilities on your back, things that you are in charge of to take care of. But this is saying that it's time for you to begin to delegate these responsibilities. He's walking to a town. He came from somewhere, and if he came from the town to go out into the woods to cut these trees, he should have asked someone to come and help him. It doesn't always have to be on you to figure everything out and do the work. So it's time for you to start to begin to open your mouth and ask for the help that you need. When we get to this point where we have so many things on our back, um, we tend to forget the things that are important to us because we're trying to take care of everyone else. And so we begin to get forgetful. We begin to just kind of lose ourselves in the process of responsibility. So this is saying that it's time for you to ask for the help that you need, or put some of this stuff down. Okay. So I don't know if you can tell, this person's face is just like so pale and so white, like there's just no lifeblood in them. And so it's time for you to begin to reverse that. Okay.
All right, Mati, and from me, Two of Swords. Also, not only what V said, but make the decision, make the choice. And this is going to be more of a logical decision rather than one from the heart. There's a lot of water behind this person, but they're sitting on the stone back to the water. And this is Libra energy, which is thought, reason. There is the moon up here, so there is probably going to be some emotional ramifications, but I feel
Mm-hmm.
like you need to, it's like rip the band-aid off, deal with the pain afterwards. I think that's the nutshell message right there. Rip the band-aid off by making that decision, deal with the emotional pain afterwards. And it's not that it's going to be emotional pain like in a bad way, but graduating high school is emotionally distressing, but you gotta get out. You can't stay there.
Mm-hmm.
You might become a teacher and go back there, but it's a different story. So yeah, so there you go, Mati. I hope that makes some sense. Anybody else who chose number two?
Ooh,
So thank you, and we're going to
thanks,
Christy,
Maddie.
number three, and V. You're also piggybacking.
Yes.
Yes, V's using the dark mansion. The dark mansion.
All right. And so, Christy, for you and we have this Queen of Cups. Okay. Um, I love she's sitting at this throne. She has these pearls on her dress. And she's looking at her cup. So she's paying attention and she's monitoring how much is in it. Is it full? Is it time for me to pour out? But once again, she's sitting and she's taking note of what's going on with this cup that I have, recognizing that you have a responsibility to pour out to other people, whether that be, nurturing or, being an ear, or if you're a teacher, or if you are in the health professions where you are giving of yourself. This is saying make sure you check in with what you have. This is always about, making sure that you put your mask on first before helping everyone else. Okay. If your cup is not full, that means that it is not time for you to pour. I always give that analogy of being at the water park. The bucket has to get full before it tips to, spread over everyone else. So make sure that your cup is full before you start to, kind of be like a Captain Save 'em for everybody else. Everybody's always going to need help, point blank, period. But just make sure you're helping yourself first so you can continue to do so. Okay.
Excuse me. I can feel it coming. I was like, it's coming right now. All right, and then Christy and V from me. Bum, bum, bum. We have got the 9 of Juans. So,
Juans.
Juans. Um, so it's so funny because I literally like, how did I get here? That's all I keep feeling is, how did I get myself into this place? I didn't put these polls up, and you know what? Even if I did, I can take them down. You beat, you're a little beaten, you're a little battered, you've been through the mill, you're holding onto one of the poles, so you still got some energy, and it's like that last wand. If you put it into place, then you are trapped. So you really have the choice. Do I
Mm,
want to completely trap myself in here? Because you can see there's like a little space here, and you don't know what's off the side, but let's just assume it's all the way around you. Are you going to put that final pole in, or are you going to walk out and keep going? And you've got the option. But I really, what's next? 10 of Wands, down on the ground, just heavy, heavy work. It's even worse. So I almost feel like, yeah, make your way out of this. You don't have to transform in the middle of this self-imposed prison. You can transform outside as you're continuing to do your thing. This kind of goes back to something V said earlier about, it's not like you have to, what did you say, like be proud of yourself before you start doing the work. No, it's, or once you get to the end, it's like you don't have to be perfect or spend 20 years doing something to start helping people. There's always someone that more than, and you can share and help and coach. And there's also always someone that knows a lot more than you that you're continuing to learn and grow from. So wherever you are, you can help people. And I feel like that card is saying, like, you know what, if you want to put the final piece up and just block yourself in for a little bit, that's okay. But you can walk through and keep going, and you got a little bit more energy and a little bit more time to do stuff. So, all right, Christy and V, that was for you. Number threes.
yeah.
We're going to number 4, and that's Ted. The when I was on the Instagram, when I was on Instagram with Michelle Welsh, Sotopia, I had Death Card, and I looked it up to confirm what I had heard and what I believe. But so Death Card is 13.
Hmm.
In the Chinese language and culture, the number 8 is the most lucky number. And in numerology, 8 is self mastery, material wealth, organization, and it means. And then 13 is another lucky number because it's like it means someone who gets money quickly. But 4 is the worst number. It rhymes in their language. It rhymes with the same word that means death.
Oh,
So when you think about the number 4, well, first of all, the death card 13 boils back down to 4. But
one.
also
Mhm.
in numerology, 4 is, it's building, it's formation, it's endurance, it's serious. And tarot, almost every 4, there's refusing to take the cup, there's resting, there's quote unquote getting married or settling in the house. There's the 4 of Coins where he's holding on to everything. So there's all this not movement. It's
Yeah.
like death. Yeah, stagnation, perfect word. So yeah, so it was really kind of interesting to open up that can of worms. So speaking of number 4, Ted, number 4 rhymes with in Chinese with death.
So this is for Ted, correct?
Yes, it is for Ted,
Oh,
which is another rhyme, or what's that? A synonym? No, not a synonym. What's when it's the same?
uh,
Sounds the same.
homonym.
Homonym, homonym.
I should know this. I always get homonyms and the other ones mixed up.
Yeah, Brant said same in Japanese. Yeah. All right.
All right. Polo also had 4. So let's
Oh, all
see.
right. It's coming.
All right. And so with this, I have this Knight of Cups. And so with this Knight of Cups, Ted and Polo, this is saying that um, this is talking about movement in regards to your emotions. Okay. And I feel like you've been on quote unquote on the shore for a while with emotions, with your own emotions, whether you're wanting to tiptoe into the waters to learn more about the things that you feel, you know. But now is the time, okay? I feel like you've been holding back or staying away from emotion for too long. And it's really time for you to start to trample into those waters so that you can get accustomed to what does it feel like in your own emotional depth. Okay. The Knight here, like I said, is about movement, but I also call him Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Those emotions run high and low. You know, one day he can be all the way up here and things are great, and the next day he's like bottomed out and everything is all the things are horrible. The only way to find the balance is to get into those waters and learn how to tread them. That in and out is what is keeping you kind of on the fence and not being able to regulate how you feel about things. All right. So this is just saying go for it. Whatever you feel, trudge into the waters, start to dog paddle, figure it out. It will bring you a better sense of balance. Okay.
And also, I love it because the Knight of Cups is Scorpio, and Scorpio
Mm,
rules what? Death.
Jeff.
And
Yep.
then for me, I have no idea what my card is. For me, Chariot, which is Cancer, so a little bit more water. And then Ted, for me, this is literally, I love that in this deck. It looks like these sphinxes, whatever these lions. I forget what you would call these. It's
Sphinxes.
like there's what are they sphinx
Sphinxes.
sphinxi sphinxes. It's like they're still, but the Chariot is about movement. It is fast. It is quick decision. It's Cancer energy, so it's very protective. You know, from the zodiac, it's keeping an eye on you. You know, like the crab keeps an eye on everything. But this is really, and there's a lot of moon energy often with the Chariot as well. So along with the Page of Cups, we've got more water. So it feels like the emotions are really driving you right now. And from Spirit, oh, really make sure you process your emotions so they don't overtake you. It's almost like I want you to, metaphor, I want you to ride the wave in so it does not crash you to the ground. If you ride the wave in, you've analyzed it, you've prepared for it, you start stroking and getting some momentum going. So when the wave hits you, you can ride it in. If you wait too long, don't process the wave, the emotions, then you're like, oh my gosh, it just totally misses you or it knocks you to the ground. So, like I said, from Spirit, really process your emotions, sit with them, understand them, ask them, hey, why are you showing up now? Are you my stuff? Great. If you're my stuff, show me how to deal with you. If not my stuff, I release you back to whoever you are or just back to the big recycling bin of energy on this planet and this universe. So there you go. There you go, Ted. Anybody else who piggybacked on number fours? Polo's like your partner said, yep, that's you.
Hey, Joy. Welcome to the party.
Woo.
All right. So,
All right. So now, Arjun, are you still there?
hmm.
Natasha Cookie Weaver's here.
Hey, Tash. All right. Arjun are the number fives, correct?
Correct. Number fives and Arjun. Christy, we did number three.
Oh, no, she was talking to Joy
Oh, okay. I was
because
like, wait,
Joy
what?
invited Chrissy.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, Arjuna and the number fives. Here we have this Ten of Cups. And so, this Ten of Cups is all about it's the happily ever after card. We see this family on here, they're having this picnic, everybody looks great, it's just that, idealistic, view of life, so to speak. Exactly, Mitch. Exactly. The hidden dangers, the hidden dangers with this card, though, is that sometimes we can get very complacent in this place, of everything is going good. And it's because you've just gotten comfortable. People can be taken advantage of, or situations can be taken for granted in this space, you know. The 10 is saying there's an element of completion that has been hit, whether it's regards to your emotions, family life, even job. But it's also saying that if you stay for too long in this place, it's going to get real complacent and it's going to get real ho hum. Tens turn over into the aces, which are new beginnings. So they're saying that there is a new beginning around the corner. Definitely lap up this energy if you've been, I don't say fighting to get here, but working to get to this place. Bask in it, but just know that things are going to change. Okay. If there's an element of you feeling that you're being taken for granted, speak up about it. Okay. Because you don't want to take resentment into the number one, the starting over. Okay.
All right, Arjun and other number fives, the High Priestess. And I'm going to piggyback off of her statement of you're at this 10, which is a 1, and you're starting over again. You're taking all the wisdom from the journey, 1 through 9 to 10, into the next level. It's the metaphor I use is, or the analogy I use is like you just graduated high school, you're starting school again, you're going to college, but you're not starting first grade again. So you're
Mm-hmm.
taking all the knowledge from, K through 12 into college. So take that wisdom, that knowledge, that understanding with you. And oh man, this is so interesting. Arjun and number fives, I keep seeing you like with the cape, with this cape, like walking through, like I'm using the analogy of school. It's like you're walking through life, you're walking through school. You don't give a crap what people are saying around you. You look different, you act different, and it's okay. People don't understand you, and it's really this powerful moment of it's almost like the vampire coming to life, the person finally discovering their magic. Harry Potter going, oh my gosh, I am a wizard, dang it. Patronum, whatever it is, I don't know the words. But it's like, I realize who I am, and
Mm-hmm.
it's this very powerful thing. Back in the church, we would say, they got Jesus. they got the Holy Spirit with them now. So hang on to that, reckoning of your power right now. So Arjun and number five, hope that made some sense for you. You
Mm-hmm.
got this. All
Thanks,
right, we're
Paula.
going to number 6 next with Paola, and I'm piggybacking on that one. So Arjun, I hope you're still out there. And if you see all those hearts, that's been me. I just had my finger over the button. I'm just like this, just
Mine
tapping,
doesn't.
tapping, tapping. It doesn't work.
I don't know why.
Oh, there you
All
are. Okay, I see you, Arjun. Woohoo!
right. So this is for Paula and you, Mitchell.
Yes, number sixes.
Here we have the Justice card.
Mhm.
All right. And so the Justice card immediately speaks to us about truth, you know, truth and balance. So with those two things coming to the forefront, it's making me feel as though there is a need for you to speak your truth to bring balance to a situation. Okay. This card is associated with Libra, and the judge here has the scales on their finger. Oops, over here. And when I see scales, I also look at the fact that you want to make sure that you put yourself on the scale, and sometimes your words or your truth is what is needed to be put on the scale in order for other things to be balanced against it. All right. Sometimes we allow other things, responsibilities, people to weigh heavily on the scale, and we end up putting like one toe or one finger, and that creates the balance. This is saying put exactly what you need out there so that balance can be created by your word, by whatever your truth is, because it will balance your life in the long run. Okay. Um, if there are any legal things that may be popping up or you might be going through, this definitely gives that tone of it being seen in a fair and just way. Just have patience, allow for the truth to be uncovered. Okay.
And then from me, the King of Wands. All right. So interesting. I'm really drawn to the fact that they're looking to the left or back in time, and pondering the things that they've done, where they've been, the path. This is fire. This is wands. This can be transformation. The image I keep getting is like a burn path, like you
Mm.
see the track of ashes where you've been and what you've transformed, and to follow that down the path of what we're talking about. It's like, yeah, nothing in the past looks the same anymore. Because as you move through it, you transformed it, you burned it. And if you walk up, if you throw a wooden chair in a fire, you come back tomorrow, there's nothing but a pile of ashes. You can't even recognize that it was a chair before if you didn't know it was there. So this is what I'm seeing, you looking at your past thinking, okay, man, I've been somewhere, but I don't even recognize the past anymore, which I feel really helps you detach from it, because you can't even recognize it. So it's very easy to move forward. And the King of Wands, again, king of his kingdom, which is that wand, realm. And it's like a big leader. This is Sagittarius energy. We're in Sagittarius right now. So this could be a real season for you, and just a really good time to kind of step into it and kind of look at the past and say, wow, I don't even know how I got here, but it's okay. I'm moving forward. And those words speak to me right now. Those last couple of words were like, oh gosh, that's for me. So, Paola, I hope that made some sense.
Yes.
Anybody else who chose number 6? And then Lisa, number 7.
Give me 2 seconds. I gotta grab my plug. Hold on.
Okay. Woo! So while she's gone, let's do some air horn. So when V comes back, we're gonna. Paola, glad they resonated with you. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, Lisa, glad you're here. V went to get her plug. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, that kind of plug.
My power
Um,
cord.
okay, power cord. So
There we
we are
go.
we are doing number 7s,
All right.
and Lisa is the main focus, and she is here. Yeah, thank you. I love the sound effects too. Hey, Barrett, you're coming in at the end as usual. So if you like that,
All right.
V can't hear it, y'all. So when she doesn't make a look, just know that that it's just that was a glockenspiel.
Is that the
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, the fairy sound?
yeah. It's not the
All right.
pew 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 pew.
That's my favorite. All right. So Lisa, and the number was the sevens.
7,
Here
yes.
we have the Four of Pentacles. We were talking about fours earlier. This dude is like such a miser, like just holding on to all of the things. And while I would normally say, it's a time for saving, this really just makes me feel as though you might be going through some scarcity things when it comes to finances or just, the things that you have, you know. And it's difficult to open your hands and allow when you have this fear of when is the next coming. But when we hold and hoard in the way, in the fashion that he's doing, we're also telling the universe that no, pass over me. I don't want any more. I don't need any more. I'm good. When we hold on to things where it's that fear that we're not going to have. But unless we allow ourselves to open up, we don't necessarily have to share it all at this moment, but just opening up to allow for more. Your arms are open, your energy is expanded to be able to do that. All right. This is also how you stagnate your money and your energy when we're talking about pentacles, you know, um, is like I said, you're just holding. It just makes me like you're holding your breath. You're waiting for the next bad thing to kind of happen. This is saying exhale. and just allow. Whatever is coming or whatever is on its way, you can handle it because you have more than enough. You have more than you think that you do. Okay? So,
Yes, yes, Whitney. Exhale. Exhale, Whitney. All right. And then from me, Lisa, and any number sevens. Oh my gosh. Again, Four of Cups.
again,
Yeah.
another two fours.
Yeah, I know it's you know what? It's you are in this stuck place. We talk it's so funny. The sun was what we talked about tonight, and we had a lot of the opposite of the sun. So it's almost like the sun was here to give us a little bit of guidance, like, hey, this is the direction we want you to go. So yeah, so I would honestly say it's like, you know what? It's like, Lisa, uncross your arms and accept that cup. But more importantly, I almost feel like stand up, grab all the three cups, put them in your pocket, take the fourth cup, start walking. You're going to need the hydration as you go on this journey. And grab the fifth, grab the sixth, grab the seventh, get right up to that number 10. Just that joyous 10 of cups kind of energy. From spirit also, this is really funny. Um, while you're standing there waiting for that fourth cup or ready to grab it, don't be afraid to look up in the tree. I feel like there's a surprise above you. And for me, I would say that resonates with the sense of like, be open to ask your angels, your guides, your ancestors from a place of high vibration what they may have for you, what help they can offer you right here, right now, as you're taking your next step forward. I just feel like you've got, quote, some surprises from above, and it comes in the form of, like, again, the ancestors, the angels, the guides in a place of high vibration, and just see what they have for you. Yeah, because I really feel like you need some spiritual, like, just like push. It's like I can see them right behind you with both hands on your booty. Go, come on, keep going. No, don't stop yet. Keep going, keep going. No, no,
Keep,
don't look
keep
at don't look at the windows. No, no shopping. Keep going. Don't get distracted.
Oh, awesome.
Yay, Lisa. Good.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So that was number sevens and Lisa and Jessica. Number eight, last one. Anybody who's piggybacking on with Jessica? Number eight. We're coming at you right now.
All right. Let's see.
Lisa, you are welcome. Thanks for hanging with us.
Oh, welcome. All right. So, Jessica. All right, Jessica.
Woo.
Here we have this Ten of Swords. Nobody likes to see the Ten of Swords. Let's just be honest, okay? Um,
Let's be real.
but let's see how triggers be. Sorry, Barrett. So with this Ten of Swords here, it's definitely talking about your boundaries. Okay, it's time for you to stop being a pincushion, and just stop allowing. Like he's like in despair, and all of these swords are in his back, and it's like he's not even in a defense, pose where he's turned around to confront what is coming at him. He's just taking it. So just being stuck like a pincushion. So having those boundaries and speaking your firm no's are very important at this time. Also, if you are in this space of, victim mentality, why do these things keep happening to me? Oh my gosh, like I just can't get around it. These things that are happening are lessons and they're happening for you so that you can stand up and turn around and start taking action so that these knives don't pierce you in the back anymore. But you are the one that is in charge of that. Once again, the tens turn over to ones. That ace is all about making a new decision. It's about cutting what no longer works. It's about having, the mental tenacity to do what you need to do in order to not be in this position. Okay? It's up to you. Your words are important. Speak your piece.
So did
And
you
know
say, know your worth? Did you say tenacity?
tenacity.
Ten
Tenacity.
nasty. Ten nasty. Ten nasty. All right, and
Tenacity.
Jessica, from me, we have got the six of coins. Am I saying that right? Yes, that is six. I was like, it doesn't look right, but it is. Um, It's very interesting because a lot of times, when I'm reading for someone, I'm being shown that they're the person receiving. This is you giving. So as you are in this Ten of Swords position, V talked about it's funny because V, when you're talking about the fact that the person's not even facing them or looking at them, I kept thinking they're in a position of prayer right now, asking for help, and this
Mm,
is what they're getting in their back. So it's really interesting that it's like they're almost in this position of kind of prayer, head bowed. So I feel like when you're in that position, would be the perfect time to offer the help to those around you. You know what? There's quite a few lessons I did learn when I was deep in the Nazarene Church, and one of the ones that Pastor Roy Rogers, yes, that was his real name, used to always say, he says, listen, if you feel like crap, go out and help somebody. And it was one of those things, it's like, it truly, and
mhm,
it goes along the lines of gratitude, in the sense of when you're grateful, that gratitude energy just can change and shift your whole person. It's like putting on a good song and dancing. It just shifts and moves the energy. You know what? You're feeling sorry for yourself. You're feeling like a victim. You're hating life. You're hating yourself. You're hating your job. Go out and do something for somebody that can't do it for themselves. And boy, it
yep,
can change your whole system. And again, I'm being shown even simple things like, buying the Starbucks for the person in line behind you,
mhm,
simple things like that, unrecognizable things, and stuff like that.
mhm.
So yeah, so I feel like it's a big one for you right now, Jessica. Um, and it's funny, Spirit's like, oh, so Jessica, Spirit is nudging me to say, work on your, I'm not going to say selfishness, but there's a little bit of selfishness, but more than anything, it's a stubbornness that I feel. Spirit is kind of pushing me to say. So be conscious of where you are stubborn. That might also look a little selfish. And this could be why I was being shown you're the person to give this time rather than to take. But yeah, that's funny. All right, Spirit, you better hit that one on the head. Whew. So I heard a noise in the house, and I'm by myself. If you're out there, leave. Um,
That
woo.
reminds me of
All
too.
right. So Jessica, I hope that made some sense. I hope you're still with us.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, there's the SMR. Okay, Jessica. Yay, it resonated. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, that's the end of our readings. Hopefully, it made some sense. And
Yeah.
remember, you can go back and listen to them again. Thanks, Norm.
Thanks, Nor.
So,
So, less
so
stubborn.
I know we're both like, are we done? Are we over? So, V, what you got going on? What's happening?
Okay, before I get into that, I wanted to say yesterday, was it yesterday? It was yesterday. I like was in the bed and I heard the TV on and I'm like, and my kid was home, was here, and I was just like, it was like 8:30. I'm like, why is he up so early? So I sent him a text. I'm like, why are you up so early?
You
And
sent
he
him a
never texted.
text.
Yeah, I did. He didn't text me back, and I'm just like, what? But why is that? Well, okay, whatever. So by the time I get up, it had to be about 9 o'clock. I go in his room. He's sound asleep.
Wow.
And I'm like, I know I heard the television. It didn't sound like a regular conversation between two people. It sounded like the TV is on. Like if you're upstairs and the TV would be on downstairs. And so I said something to Larry about it, and I said, I heard the TV on this morning? He was like, yeah. He was like, wasn't Jax up? And I was like, no, he was sound asleep. And he was like, oh. So apparently his dad and my dad were down here watching TV, just randomly. So yeah, we just thought that was pretty funny, pretty interesting to say the least.
So I'm
Um,
I'm I'm
okay.
looking on my cameras in the living room to see if anything's out there. There's
It's like,
motion, but I think it's the kitty cats, or it's the flickering lights and stuff. Okay, good.
all right.
I
So
I ain't scared.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, we saw the new Ghostbusters a week and a half ago.
I was it.
I felt like I was a 15-year-old boy again. It was so good and so
I love
fun. Oh my gosh, it was so worth watching.
awesome.
So
Oh, sorry, before I even get into my stuff, you guys have to watch 8-Bit Christmas. It
eight
is
bit.
Christmas. Yes.
Where's
And
the
it's all
TV?
about HBO Max, I want to say, I
Okay,
think. Um but it puts you in the mind of the Christmas Story when he gets his BB gun. But this one is modern and it's about a Nintendo. So it is just absolutely awesome. So it was good.
I love it.
Um, so for me, I have today, Cyber Monday, my 1 hour readings are 20% off. So I put my link for my website in the chat. So it is there. I am also doing a masterclass called Spark. It's not going to be until January 1st, the New Year's Day, right before the new moon, where we're going to be learning about manifestations. And it's about using manifestations and affirmations in order to create this spark in your attracting power, to say the least. So we're going to be learning some intuitive play. We're going to do a spell. So it's a whole shindig that's happening. And what else? If you guys are interested in that, let me know. I can give you the information for it. But outside of that, readings,
Cool.
reading, readings.
And Paola, I know it's probably like 1 o'clock tomorrow morning for you, so go to bed. You have permission.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I believe she's in Great Britain, Scotland, I believe. Scotland.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I put my website, I put my Venmo and my PayPal if you want a gratuity, virtual tip us. I also put my intuitive dream interpretation, animal communication class there. So you guys, if you ever feel led to give us a virtual tip or something, great. If not, you know what? Just share, just repost us. That's one of the best ways you can do that for any content creator, any small business, any tarot reader, any of the stuff that we do. You absolutely, that's, like I said, one of the best things you can do for us. But yeah, so we will do this again in 2 weeks. I need to I need to duplicate this class and put it on there, but I'll do that right now. Um, what else, V? You got something else going on?
Oh, no, I was just going to grab the link to Spark so that I can share that
Okay,
as well in the comments. I forgot I could do that with the Google.
so I'm gonna duplicate. So this will be the 13th. We'll do 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Ooh, not 10 p.m. That's too long.
Yes. Too long.
Just an hour. It's public. Did I make you let's see if I made you. I gotta make sure event settings, co-host, one pending. That's V. Boom bada boom. Create the event. So there's V's Spark class. Am I saying it right?
Yep, masterclass. Yep.
And I am booked out through like January 4th. And a lot of it is because I've got blocked off days just because of the holidays. But
Hmm.
also, it's like I said, it's a happening time right now.
Yes. Oh, and just to let everyone know, my books are going to be open December 1st for Clockwork Tea 2022. And that is a quarterly reading, 3 months, January through March. And we go over, it's a big tea party. We go over quite a bit of things, energy for the 3 months, your personal year, um, your energetic ally. We do a whole Lenormand Grand Tableau where we talk about 6 areas of your life. For those 3 months, we do some manifestation creation. So it's a whole deal. So if you guys are interested in learning about or getting some tea on your January through March, definitely check out my website. The information is there.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say 6 degrees of Lenormandation. Lenormandation. Woo. Oh, I love me some Lenormand. I tell you, I love my Lenormand board. Oh,
Yes.
oh, and I
Is it two?
use, huh?
Is it two-sided?
Yes, yeah. So on this side, it has some smaller little, little nines and
Okay.
little ones and threes, but Jamie's Lenormand fits right on there perfectly.
Oh, so
I
you do a 9x4.
yes. I've
Okay.
never liked the 8x4 with the four on the
Yeah.
bottom. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I think it's the symmetry in me. I love symmetry, and
I love it.
I'm always like, what do I do with this dangling Chad down here? What is this about? Ah, and you know something I do when I'm because I had there's two ladies and two gentlemen. As I'm going, and the second lady comes up, I leave it in the house, but I put the
Hmm.
next card on top of it
Okay.
in case in other words, I recognize where the second lady landed and where the second man lands, and then
Hmm.
and I just see if there ever comes a little connection there, either another man, another woman, or like an alternate part of the man or the
Right.
woman I'm reading, like they might be sitting in two places.
Interesting. I like
Because
it.
that's me. It was like, okay, where do I put this extra shit?
It's the dangly bits.
Yes, the dangling Chad. Well, I am in Florida, and we are known for our dangling Chads. What about a 6x6? You know what, Jonathan? Have you have you ever seen a 6x6, Lenormand? I've not. I've never seen it. Nobody, Donna
Mm-mm.
Lay, Ronna George, Kathleen Matthews. I've never seen them or heard them talk about a six. But again, it makes me excited because it's a perfect 6x6. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's symmetry.
True.
Interesting, interesting. I might be Googling that later tonight as I'm falling asleep, finding out if
Mhm.
there is a 6x6 Lenormand spread. I'm sure somebody created it. If not,
Oh yeah.
Jonathan, get on that before Polo
Exactly.
does. All right, everybody. May the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in me see and recognize the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in you. I say, Nama.
And I say, give me some glockenspiel.
Wait. Glockenspiel.
Namaste.
Oh, it was
Oh,
perfect.
love you guys.
All right, good night, everybody. See you in 2 weeks, if not sooner. Bye bye.
Bye.